Hello and welcome back to RoadCraft. Let's jump in, let's go. So to start with today we're going to go into start campaign selection because I did go off and I replayed the very first mission again. As you can see, it's exactly the same. Just because I wanted to try and get better and more comfortable with the adjusted controls from what I'm used to with SnowRunner. So we've not gone forward, we've not done anything extra, haven't foreseen anything that's to come. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. I might do that a few times. But last time out we finished the precipice in preparing the area pre-storm. So now we've got to go to the aftermath, which I am assuming is going to be the aftermath of the storm. The region is mostly flooded after the storm, with notable destruction around the main routes and facilities. The core objective is mitigation of immediate damage caused from the flood, both in industrial area and the civilized or civilian sector. So there we are. So we've not got no collected resources. So do resources not carry over? I thought that was what we were doing, carrying over resources. Maybe not. So we get to start with our Armiger Thunder, so we'll do that. So I had a lot of fun last time out. I don't think we'll probably go for quite as long as we did before. I might get to around about the hour mark and maybe look to stop there, do some editing, make it a bit shorter, and then we'll go again for another hour and I'll edit and see what we can do. So, Operation Aftermath. Your company returns to the region after the storm has passed to witness the aftermath and help mitigate the consequences. So are we on the opposite side? Are we now on the other side? Or are we further up the road?
Looks like our hard work paid off. The storm's passed and the town's still standing. Still, we better check for damage. I've marked your destination at the harbor.
Okay, let's have a little butchers on the map. What we got? Oh. So this is where we'd built our cranes. Our cranes are gone. So we are where we were. That was where we came in before. So is that going to... No, they've still got a tunnel. I was like, oh, is that going to expand? There's still a tunnel there. We've got the pump station. I went and found the pump station afterwards, doing a little roam around, I think. Because I wanted to get my thumbnail, so that was what happened there. But we'll have a little look-see and check out what our objectives are. Reach the harbour. Is that not where we are? Oh no, that's somewhere else. We are going somewhere else. Okay. So we're going to head out. We're going to cross... Are we going to cross the bridge? We are going to cross that bridge. The bridge that we saw. Right, let's go. Excellent. Little jump there. Just ramp up and fly across. Should be able to just get this push again? Yeah. Oh, there is aftermath, isn't there? Look at that. Oh. Just want to see if I can pull that open a bit better. Not really. Just in case we had to ferry anything else through. But look at that. That is a lot more flooded than what it was. That's cool. The storm was real. I think we'll be alright. That water don't look too deep. So I think we've lost our rusty vehicles then? They're not here. Let me just... I'm intrigued now. Sorry, where was our... So is that not... Where was our garage? Was that our garage? That was. So is that not ours anymore? Maybe not. Clearly not. So yeah, we've lost the free vehicles. But we do have 36 grand, and that is enough to maybe purchase something of our own. Oh, that is deep, isn't it? And not aim my winch at anything? Ah, that'll do. Oh, we're going to stall it already? Ha ha! Is there not? Hi. There we go. This is not a good start. Not that one. Right, looks like we're going to go for a recovery then. Already. Recovery area. So we're back at the start. Here we go, right. Hello and welcome back to... No, we don't do redos. So I clearly need to be more careful as I sprint off. That wasn't good, was it? Let's get through this tumultuous land. So I'll have to try and remember that when I get there, when I stay away from the big divot. There may be then. Is there a better way through? Or do you just, you know, risk it for the biscuit sort of thing? There we go. Be careful of the water and try not to roll over. General rule for scouting, always has been. Also, what scout did you pick to start with? Does the F 350 perform better? The two guys in my Discord that are playing, Bazbood and Simi Dad, we all went with the knockoff Landy. Did anyone go for the fake Ford? Oh no, not again. Why does that not register as like a winch point on there? Like that. That pole is definitely a winch point, even if it's only just the bottom bit. Where are we going now? We're definitely staying away from that. Oh dear, right. Let's go. All excited about getting to the bridge. We might not get to the bridge in the first hour. I see Sabre have kept the indestructible branches as well. So, but instead of being pine trees, it's palm trees. This has been completely shredded. It does look so different just with everything fell. Ooh. It's proper deep. Right. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. That does not look good. That does not look good. Okay. This is definitely my route. He says as he can't go through it. There we go. There we go. I say that a lot when we don't go anywhere.
At least this bridge is still in one piece. We had to move our operations before the storm. We needed to get to that harbor, so it had to be lowered. I was a bit worried about it, storm and all.
So I wonder if maybe this, our vehicles that we got then have been auto-detained? Because you could detain vehicles. I'm going to guess left. I don't really know which way, but I'm going to guess left. I may have guessed wrong. Wow. That is some landslide there. Well, I'm not getting through that, am I? Cool. I likes it, I likes it. Ooh. I'll try and go round that if I can. Haven't got a clue what our task's going to be here, but whatever it is, it's going to be tough. This terrain. Right, we're getting closer. We can see the harbour anyway. Can't see the roads. An inland boat. There we be. Cool cranes. Just clear that out of the way. Sick. Oh, there's some garage type bits up there. What are we going to be doing, eh? The cavalry has just arrived, but your work is getting started. What's going to be doing?
You might have noticed we've deployed some additional support. Supplies, vehicles, that kind of thing. But you'll need to jump in the crane and move all those containers out of the way first.
Sick.
And then you'll need to check the road from the harbor base to the transit point and clear out any hazards. Once that's done, you can plot a route for our vehicles.
Cool. So we're back in our crane. It's being tracked anyway, that's fine. So we're in here. So how does this one work? Oh, okay, so that goes... If I tilt the camera the right way. Left and right. Can't see the... Okay, that's there. I wonder how tidy this all has to be packed and put away. So how do we? How do we? Oh, left stick to rotate. Well, I was going to try and stack it. Nicely on here, but I don't think that'll even go high enough, will it? Will that come through there? Not that way, it won't. I mean, we're sort of breaking some physics, but that's fine. It won't let me do exactly what I want to do, but that's better than nothing. That's not really what I want at all. That's fine. Okay. See if I can do better. We'll do it sideways. There we go. Right. A lot of fanning around. I do apologise. That is how I do things, though. Will eventually get better. Eventually. I'm sure someone will be like, you don't have to do that. You don't, this is true. But you can, so I will. Try and get it nice. Because there will be times when I don't bother. So we'll try for now. Oh, were they supposed to go in that blue box? Yeah, they were supposed to go? I don't know. That might be something else. I've only just now noticed there's that blue highlighted area. Oh, that's counting. So that's alright. If they're happy with that, I'm happy with that. So if we jump back in here. So send additional support to the transit point. Just to there. That's all we got to do. We sent an additional support unit from repairs. They've just arrived at the harbour. Jumped at the bit, put the local crane into action, clear the harbour's surrounding territory. Check the road for any potential hazards. Your task is to prepare the route for the harbour-based transit point. Well, is that the transit point? Well, that road looks alright. No sides. Okay, so harbour base. Is that our garage then? So this is our stuff that we already had. So that's now being deployed, has it? This is where your fleet vehicles are stored. Rusty vehicles are your chosen starter vehicles. Can't be sold. Deploy a vehicle on the map. Select it and press X. Vehicles that have already been deployed are marked with a tyre. So that's already out. Okay, got it. So, yeah, we can afford anyway, like another mule. Oh, get that gone. Whoa. Anyway, yeah, so we can afford a mule truck. We can afford a Veron, which does look pretty cool, as a transport truck. And we could afford a brand new dozer if we wish, because we've got the other one. We do have, this is one of the DLC vehicles, the Aramatsu Bowhead. We can't afford that one though. The mobile crane, we could afford a second mobile crane in our own fleet colours. And this is come with part of the DLC, I think, for like the first season expansion or whatever it's called, season pass. The Invictus Type A, which is a Hummer. So we could even have that as our scout. Then we've got the scout, and then we've got the Minuteman. So we could buy ourselves a Minuteman if we wanted. This looks pretty cool. And the new scout looks quite juicy as well. If you buy a new one, they are better. They do have better stats, better capabilities, and such. Apologies if you can hear any noise in the background. The boys are probably going to have to put to bed in a bit. So I think all I need to do is jump in our new Veron and possibly head out. So there's our garage at the blue square, and then our ins and outs are over there. So where's the way out of here? Is it the way we came in? That barrel's going to be a nuisance. So I think if we go this way... So I should imagine if we're doing routes, the routes will be going in and out of there. So we need to make sure that this is clear. Not that we can do much clearing with this truck, I don't think. Right, we'll have a look. New Taiga. The road has been damaged by the storm and is impassable for convoys. The nearby dump truck will do the trick. Switch to it to repair the damaged sections. Got it. Oh, she's parked up down there, look. So I didn't need to do this. I should have come down probably with the scout. Dump truck operations. So we've got the tipping angle, open close tipper, got it. So I guess we want it in both parts. Now I found this quite challenging on the demo. In getting it all smooth, and let's open up the map so we can refill. We know where we can refill. We can refill at the quarry. So we can auto refill within range. An auto refill out there as well. So if we want, we close that. When that's shut, you can see now bottom left, refill sands, and it'll just do it automatically because we are close enough to the quarry. Now that big Aramatsu thing works as a mobile sand quarry when you can afford it. I don't want to do that because I'm not finished filling with my sand, I'm afraid. I appreciate the hints and the tips, but I'm not ready for that. Now, if you wanted, and you wanted to try and do a little bit more realism, you could just... Not just, but you could keep driving back to your quarry if you so wish. Initially, during the demo, I wasn't sure how I felt about the auto filling up, but being out here doing it, I'm more than happy to now. Let's just put it that way. So now if we go to our garage. Oh. I'll press Y. And we go to our dozer. We can deploy. It's in marching mode, so that should be alright. Now, I'm not sure if you're able to AI this. I don't think so. And you don't have to do this sort of thing just there where it tells you to. We could now take our sand, since we've now got the dump truck. We could now go and take our sand and fill in any hole, any bit of water we like, and create a nice smooth road area. The freedom within this game is immense in what you can do to try and improve an area. Like, I don't know how far this is going to take us in developing roads and stuff, but if it provides us with the tools, or if we earn enough money and we want to come back here, I imagine we could completely pave and tarmac everywhere, which would be pretty cool. Okay. Why is my why is that moving? Handbrake. There we go. So what we want to do is change our mode to sand flattening. And as we go through, I mean, you can do this as well manually if you want, but I will say that is hard. But we want to make sure that's a decent width and that it is plenty flat, so if there's a convoy coming through, it's not going to tip over. And I think they've slightly improved this as well, because that's working much nicer. For me anyway, much nicer than it did in the demo. I had some issues. But that may just be because we're not building a specific road. So... do we need to do that bit as well? Possibly. Because that looks drivable, so we'll just check that bit. So let's get back in our Tiger. Back in the King. I mean, we may need to put a little bit more sand down here. I think the convoy will be... if we can get across, I think the convoy will be alright. Maybe widen it a little bit. Yeah, I think we'll put some down here. How far back we have to go before we can refill. Not too far. I might try and widen that out as well. This is I don't know. I never know whether to look at. This is fun. This is so much fun. It's different. Like I said during the demo, like this game does things that I have never done in any other game. And some people will be like, "Oh no, Construction Simulator does this, that, and the other." I've not played them, and well, the one I did play was absolutely terrible. So, but this is freaking awesome. So park that one there, and then we'll jump back in. We're on sand flatland still, so we go forwards. We'll go through like a central, and then we'll go sort of left and right and see how it does. But yeah, I think I was probably supposed to come down in my scow. But we'll see. Because I imagine there might be something at our mobile depot over there that we're going to have to deliver. But yeah, that's definitely performing better than it did in the demo. For me. See if I can get it to go a little bit wider. And then we'll go along the top end. this is so good. Right, we got a little divot in there. Again, this is a track for AI vehicles, so we got to make sure that this is flat. The AI is not always as high as you might like it to be. So now that I've done that, I'll stick it in marching mode and then just check the rest of the route. Because it said about clearing, didn't it? Just get all this out of the way. I'm just going to push that other one into that palm tree. And that looks pretty clear. Nice. So I've brought my dozer back. That's just over there near that sort of broken bridge section. And I have brought the Taiga back a little bit, just jumped into the Viron. So our route is now clear. So if we jump into the map, our objective is to now put the route down. So if you go for infrastructure, start plotting. Where are we coming out of? Oh, there isn't a nice way out of here. You are joking me. You are having a laugh. So if I... Well, hopefully that road's alright. Because I didn't look at that. We'll send him out here. Over my little bit. Right, the rest of this was pretty clear running. Just like that. Dispatch. And we shall... see how this one goes. That's not too bad. Again, the detail on this, the visuals is just... Oh, go on. Go on. Oh, look at that. That's our own little branded support vehicle there. I like that. I like it a lot. I just want to see how well they get through. I think they're the only two that are coming through. He's caught up with it. There we go, boys. This is the bit that I did. He sounds nervous. Go on, push each other through. Beautiful. And they're not even leaving no dirty tyre tracks on it. So the truck in front is clearly better at going over this sort of terrain because the support vehicle behind has dropped off a bit. There you go, that's where we parked the dozer. I like the little van. Could do some bigger tyres and some bigger wheels. Can't wait to see someone pull that out of the files and mod it and make it a purchasable Scout. Speaking of which, I saw someone online today complaining that the game had a mod browser and there were no mods in it, so that meant the game was rubbish. The game had only been released like 12 hours. Go on, push him over. Oh no. Damn it. He's trying to reverse and you're going forwards. Right. So although I came down here and parked this up, I need to take that all the way back up there and move that one little bit of rubbish that I missed. Right, so let's get this out of the way. What is that? Crappy old cement mixer. Where'd you go? Move the trolleys, did not see that. Right. Oh, so it's got to pick up from where they were. Good times. Excellent. I thought we were going to have to wait for them to run the whole route again. Or route, sorry. Nice.
Good job there. We need a base of operations on the other side of the river. And that means we need a bridge. I don't suppose you've built a bridge before, right? Well, there's a first for everything. Oh, and if you want a steady supply of concrete slabs, I have just the thing. You can send a concrete slab convoy from the warehouse to the harbor base. Not essential, but it should keep our reserves up.
From the warehouse. Oh, so that's all working now, is it? I see, I see, I see. Well, I'm going to want to be in this for deliveries. But I think what I might do, because I want to try and make these a little bit more concise and compact. That's going to be this episode. That's going to be Aftermath Part 1. Let's just go into the menu or something because that is noisy. We'll have this as Aftermath Part 1. And like I say, every hour I'll break it down wherever we are. That's where we'll stop. That'll be in the next part. And yeah, if I can get these recorded, edited and uploaded, I may even release them more than once a day. But I'm going to try and at least get them out daily so we can progress along with this. awesome. I didn't build a bridge in the demo. I always just filled in the sand and drove over it. So this is going to be something completely new for me. But hopefully you've enjoyed this. We got stuck, we rolled, we had to do a reset. We had a route that didn't work, so it's not been smooth, but we're learning, we're getting there. So yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, give it a big fat thumbs up down below. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, turn the bell notification on, find out when new videos are going live. As always, comments and feedback down there. You guys have a wonderful day, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.